All those mean stuff about your mother in the first place. You know why I'm doing all that. If I say those terrible things about her, well, I've been hurting her feelings. Why am I complaining about her the whole time? Why I talk about her habits lately? Because, swear, I can't help it. I have a hard time not getting along with her right now. And that's why I'm doing all that with her. Her attitude stinks. Her behavior stinks. I don't like the way she's behaving around you. Maybe that's why I said those mean things about her. Why I'm making fun of her when it comes to her weight. You know why I'm doing that? Because she doesn't know how to take care of herself. That's why. I'm saying all these mean things about your mother for a reason, sweetheart, because I know she's been through a lot, but then with her knee surgeries. Well, she got knee surgeries on 2 knees. That's why she couldn't walk. You know what it's like to get criticized. And yes, why I'm criticizing her is because she's been through 2 surgeries when she's dealing with her knee problems. She couldn't walk because she's way too heavy set. She is too heavy. And I'm saying all these mean stuff about her for a reason, swear, because she's eating too much. She's eating a lot of junk food, like you. That's not good for her health. And that's not good for her knee surgeries. Okay. And it's not good for her back. It isn't good for her back problems. I know she has a fractured back. But getting into bad moods, that's not healthy if I get into a lot of bad moods. She's cranky. She is grouchy. And I want her to avoid that stuff. But by taking it out on you and blaming you, it's not the answer, sweetheart. I know she is your mother, and you're her son. But I do not want to solve it by her getting in bad moods like that. I want her to keep her bad moods to herself. And I don't want her treating you like that, sweetheart. You're a grown man, and I don't want her to. You're a grown man. You're an adult. I don't like the way she's treating you. I understand she's dealing with her husband right now, but blaming you is not the answer, sweetheart. I mean, that's why I'm saying mean things about her, because I can't help it, sweetheart. It's not because I'm hurting her feelings or anything. I'm not. She is a good mother, and I know she is a good mother to you. But I know she's dealing with the pain because of her husband passing away, and I know he's dead. I just don't want to solve it by getting in bad moods all the time. It's not good by getting into bad moods. I don't want her being moody. Okay. That's not healthy for her health and her back problems by yelling and screaming at you all the time, sweetheart. That's what I kind of worry about. That's not good for her system, by her yelling and shouting at you all the time. Okay. But taking on you is not the option, sweetheart. I just don't want her to blame you for any of it. That's why I'm in your business. I'd like for her to keep her bad moods to herself. I'd like for her to keep her remarks and her comments and her smart antics to herself, okay? And the insults about you. I don't like her insults because some of her insults are not very nice. It's disrespectful and mean and obnoxious. I've been hearing a lot of that from her mouth every time I talk to you on FaceTime. I just don't like the way she's treating you, sweetheart. Because some of her smart antics are not very nice. I just don't want your mother to hurt your feelings. That's why I'm looking out after you with that. Feels like she's taking advantage of you. I think so. But it's not, I don't think it's you is making it to a fight with your mother. I think Maddie's the one that's picking in a fight with you. But Maddie always causing fights with you. I think she's the one who's making it into a fight. She's the one yelling at you and screaming at you a lot. It's not just because it's not just the FaceTime swear. It's also on the regular phone. Okay. I don't want to see you get hurt. So I don't want to see you get taken advantage of. But I don't want to see you get. The way she gives you a lot of punishments lately, but taking away your FaceTime is not the option, sweetheart. I think Maddie's not being fair with that. I don't think so. She's solving it by taking your FaceTime away from you. I think that's wrong. You deserve to have a FaceTime, sweetheart. But having Maddie take your FaceTime away from you, that's not all right. But I don't see why you let her boss you around like that. But having her take your FaceTime away from you, that's not cool. Okay. You can't let her take advantage of you because of the FaceTime stuff. She's not the boss of you, sweetheart. You're the boss of yourself. I mean, that's why I forced you to be on FaceTime, because I don't want you listening to it. It's not her cell phone. It's your cell phone. You can do whatever you want when it comes to the FaceTime stuff. That's why I pushed it too hard on you on the FaceTimes, because I don't want to stop you from it. Okay. I just don't want your mother taking the FaceTime away from you. But Matthew, you worked very hard for that FaceTime. You did. You deserve to have a FaceTime. You worked pretty hard for that, sweetheart. I don't want your mother to take it away from you. I don't want her to. I don't want her being mean to you over it. I want her to be nice to you with it. Okay. That's why I'm bothering you too much about the FaceTime. That's why I'm not leaving it alone. Okay, because that's why I get into a fight over this, is because I worry about you. Okay. But I do love you, sweetheart. I'm just trying to look. I just want to look out after you. That's all. I'm not trying to meddle or anything. I don't want to be a meddler. But I just don't want you guys to make each other mad. That's why I'm interfering into your family business. You know why I'm interfering? Because I'm mad because I'm mad. Because I don't want Maddie to take your FaceTime away from you. I don't want her to. That's all. I don't like the way she's behaving towards the FaceTime. But nonetheless, you have a chance to go on it. That's how I feel.